This Transformers 96 here, another review. This time I'm just reviewing the whole Transformers Dark of the Moon Burger King toys all together. I have reviewed separate reviews for every single one of these. Just reviewing them together as a whole set, as a whole wave. It's just the whole thing. So I do have them all, although you can only see wave 1. Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, and then on the sides is Wave 4 with Ratchet and Soundwave. So yeah, it's really hard to fit these guys. If I move them back more, these two will be in the dark. So just gonna have to work when I talk about Soundwave or Ratchet. I'll just move the camera. So just know that they're there. So anyway, as a set, as a link, they're very nice together. I really like the way that these guys all look. There are different categories, though, I think, of which ones that you'd want in different places. If you're the type of person that takes toys, put them on a shelf, and you do the same thing with these, just because they're Burger King, it's not an exception. You just take them and you put them on a shelf. You pass them, you look at them a little bit. They're very cool. They're nice display pieces. I'd say the ones that you'd want to get are definitely Bumblebee and Optimus, Megatron, Shockwave, and Ironhide. Those guys, see, Shockwave, those guys would really look nice on a shelf. And even maybe Starscream. I'm still deciding on him. He's a hard one to decide. But as for if you want to take some that you're watching TV, so you pick them up, you just take them to the couch just so you can kind of look at them. You can kind of do their gimmicks just a little bit, just to kind of look at them, Or if you're a kid that likes to play with them, then I'm gonna have to suggest the best ones for you would be Ratchet, Starscream, and Soundwave, because those guys are really good when it comes to paint. Just so I can get two of them in. Just so they're not good with paint. So they won't look good on a shelf, but when you're looking at them closely, they've got a lot of really nice detail. So that's what I have to say with that. All of them together, the non-painted ones, kind of are masked in with the painted ones, so it doesn't look too bad if you want to get them all. If you want to get them all, the whole set, they look pretty good together. So yes, the best, if I'm not thinking about the characters that I like, if I'm just thinking about the best made toy, it's gonna be Optimus. He was very nicely made. He's got a lot of great detail, a lot of great paint, and just a fantastic look. 100% Optimus wins without a battle at all. He is just a fantastically made toy. Considering he's the main character, you think that they probably do that. So yeah. Otherwise, Bumblebee's very good with his paint. He's very annoying, and the sound that he clanks together isn't very good. And as terms of the Decepticons all don't have so much paint. The Autobots seem to have a lot more paint. So with the Decepticons, I think Shockwave's a very nice one. When it comes to just all of it together, he's got the purple paint, which is nice. It really gives him a color. He's got the red eye, so his paint is pretty fine with me. And he's got some great detail. I do like that. Starscream has a fantastic face sculpt. Absolutely love it. Hate this little black thing in the middle of his legs, though. It's just like, couldn't they have just cut that out? But they just didn't, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Megatron's cool. His body looks a little weird, just the way his arms and legs are. They look kind of stupid, but his face sculpt's very nice. Good detail on the face. Shockwave is big. He's the biggest out of all of them. He's got the bigger head. I say Shockwave, I meant Soundwave. Has a bigger head. He's got the fatter body. He's very big compared to the rest of these guys. And his detail's fantastic. It's just his paint that he falls in. As altogether as what they could have done if they could have made toys with gimmicks. They could have made toys like they did in the first or second movie. These are definitely the best out of the toys that have came out from the first and second movie. I have owned at one time at least every single figure from the first, second, and third movie when it comes to Burger King toys, because now, as you can see, I have all of them. But when I did sell a lot of mine, so I do have just some of the figures from the first movie and some of the figures from the second movie, but at one point, I owned them all. And they were very gimmick-oriented, and they weren't a lot of the robots. So they did a great job making these guys. They're very nice, they look great together, and they're the robots. That's what the fans really want. They don't want the gimmicks. So I do like them. As terms of, I think that these are more for collectors, because they're more of those just desk topper things, you know. They're things that you put on something. I keep them on my desk personally, but they're not very much playability. Sorry, I can't talk today. They don't have moving arms. They're kind of statues. So it's more for the collectors. I think that these are based on, although they have the kids gimmicks, so that kids can have a little fun with them. But they are more for collectors. Just so you know. So yeah, but these toys, all in all, are very cool. They're transforming into heads are unnecessary. They didn't need to do that, but they did anyway, which is pretty cool. And altogether, they're very nice toys. The gimmicks and the Wave 1 consists of Optimus and Megatron. Their gimmick is they both have talking. He actually says something, and it's the actual voice of the character, which is really nice. He does the transforming sound, which is decent. Starscream and Bumblebee are the second wave. They both have gimmicks where you could push their head down and press a button, and their head pops up, transforming them for you. So yeah, so that's kind of neat. It's a little annoying, and they don't look that great when they're in head mode because their feet are sticking out. When it comes to Wave 3, it's Shockwave and Ironhide. They're very cool. They have this gimmick where it projects their symbol, Decepticon Autobot, so that's kind of neat. And then when it comes to, let's see how far back I can take this. There you go. When it comes to Ratchet and Soundwave, they have parts that glow in the dark. Soundwave doesn't have a very good gimmick because his are just little circles. Ratchet has a lot of pieces that glow in the dark, so Ratchet's better for the glow in the dark gimmick. But all in all, they are a great set. I highly recommend that you get them all if you like them, because they're very nice looking. I really like them. I keep them on my desk. I really don't have a shelf for them because I don't keep McDonald's and Burger King toys on shelves. I don't think they'd look too great on a shelf. So yeah, so I don't know where I'm going to put them after I get tired of them on my desk, but I'll always have them. They're just very nice figures, and for storage, or if you're taking them on a trip or something and they transform into their head, they're very nice. They're very compact when they're that way, so they're very good. I like them all. I definitely like them, and I recommend that you pick them up. This whole thing together, let's see here, it costed me about $15 for them all, because I bought them all individually. I went to one store, they had I got Megatron, went to another one, they had Optimus, went to another one, they had Bumblebee and Starscream, and the last one that I went to had both Ratchet, Ironhide, Shockwave, and Soundwave. They had the whole wave, so I just picked the 4 that I needed. So so all in all, it cost me $15. Just a couple cents under $15. So if you can find the set on eBay for $15, and just go and buy it there because it's the same price. So but I definitely recommend these guys. They're very nice. Really impressed with how they are made. So there you go. So that's my review of Transformers: Dark of the Moon, the whole Burger King set. Thanks for watching.